One of the most important skills in wheel throwing is learning how to pull the walls evenly. It sounds simple enough. Place your fingers on the clay and gently lift. But anyone who has tried it knows that this is often the stage where a beautiful pot can quickly become uneven, too thin, or collapse altogether. So what does it really mean to pull the walls evenly? Imagine the wall of a pot as a sheet of clay that needs to be stretched upward. The clay isn't added or removed. It is simply being redistributed. As you pull upwards, you are moving clay from the thicker base upward to the thinner rim, creating height while keeping the wall consistent from bottom to the top. The challenge is that the clay responds to every tiny movement of your hands. If you squeeze too hard in one spot, the section becomes thinner than the rest. If you move too quickly, the clay doesn't have time to rise smoothly. If one hand applies more pressure than the other, the wall begins to wobble or lean. That's why experienced potters often say that pulling is less about strength and more about consistency. Your hands should move together as one. The inside hand supports the wall, while the outside hand gently guides it. Neither hand should overpower the other. They work as a team, allowing the clay to rise gradually with each pull. Patience also plays a huge role. Many beginners try to make a tall pot in one or two pulls. The result is often thin spots, weak walls, or a collapsed form. Experienced potters understand that height is built slowly. Each pull improves the shape a little more, allowing the clay to strengthen as it rises. Another common mistake is focusing only on the rim. It's natural to watch the top of a pot get taller, but the real work begins at the bottom. The extra clay is usually sitting near the base, and that's where each pull should start. By lifting the clay evenly from the bottom upwards, the entire wall develops a balanced thickness. When everything comes together, it's a wonderful feeling. The wall rises slowly beneath your fingers. The pot becomes lighter, taller, and more refined with every pull. There's no forcing, no rushing, and no struggle. Just a quiet rhythm between your hands and the spinning clay. Perhaps that's why pulling walls is such a satisfying part of pottery. It teaches us that growth doesn't happen all at once. It happens through steady, even progress, a little at a time, one careful pull after another. Because in the end, a strong and beautiful pot isn't created by dramatic movements. It is created by many gentle and consistent ones, one careful pull at a time.